my name is Cameron, and welcome back to my channel, Which Way to Wicked, where we talk about all things love, light, and especially tarot. So guys, today we are going to be finding out what your coworkers or classmates are currently saying about you. So if you have been wondering what the gossip is surrounding you, then this is going to be the perfect reading for you. So let's go ahead and take a look at your group picks. So for group number 1, we have the thyme spice coming through. For group number 2, we have the cinnamon making an appearance. And last but not least, for group number 3, we have these whole cloves coming through as well. So guys, I want you to go ahead and take a very big deep breath in. And now I want you to please let it out. And now I want you to close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I want you to think about your coworkers, your classmates, and I want you to think about what they're currently saying about you. What is the gossip on you? Now, whenever you feel ready, please open your eyes, and whichever spice your eyes lands on first, then that, my dear, is going to be the reading for you today. Now, if you feel called to more than one spice here, then definitely feel free to check out those extra messages as well. And as always, I will have the timestamps listed down in the description box below. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into your reading today, friends. Hello, group 1. So if you felt called to the thyme leaves today, then hey, hello, how are you? And welcome to your reading today. So first of all, I just want to say thank you so much for stopping by my channel today and watching this video. It means so much to me that I'm able to make these videos for you every single day. And if you feel called to, if you like my energy, then please make sure to consider subscribing to my channel and also giving myself a big like on my video. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and put this right here. I think right here? Yeah, and let's take a look at your tarot cards, okay? So we are asking the question, what are your coworkers or classmates currently saying about you? Please, Spirit, give us all of the freaking tea. What is group 1's coworkers or classmates saying about them? Wow, you guys, we literally have the Page of Wands coming through. I love this. First of all, the Page of Wands, this does represent fire energy, so you could be a fire sign, perchance, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. So I am talking about the lovely Leos, Aries, Sagittariuses. Whenever this comes through, this makes me think about somebody who is very driven, very ambitious, and also very passionate as well. This is somebody who has a lot of heart and who always follows said heart. And so I definitely think that people are talking about how they just always feel very inspired by you. They love to be around you because you are just somebody who seems to be very, very creative and just very passionate about everything that you do. And I really think that your coworkers, your classmates are always saying how you just put your heart and soul into everything. And that is just such an amazing thing. I really think people enjoy watching you work. They enjoy watching you study because you just put your all into everything. And it's just very, very inspiring. And so, yeah, I definitely feel like you are a lot of people's muse, or they just put you on a high pedestal. Like, I really think when people feel like they're not doing that good, like when it comes to their studies or when it comes to their job, they always ask themselves, like, what would so-and-so do? What would they do? So, yeah, people, they just really put you on a very high pedestal. They very much so look up to you. And I definitely think that those are some of the things that they whisper about whenever they are talking about you. So that's a really awesome card to receive. I definitely think for a lot of you guys, you could be on the younger side, or you could have recently started doing something new whenever it comes to your job or to schooling here. Maybe you've started, I don't know, like trying to work in a different way, if that makes any sense. Like maybe let's say that you've been you've always had like a big calendar or something, and you would always put in everything that you need to do for your job within the calendar, but now you've decided like, oh, I don't want to use calendars anymore. Maybe I want to use a different method of keeping track of what I need to do. So I'm just getting the idea that maybe recently you've been toying around with changing things a bit, and I think that people have noticed that change, and they really appreciate how you're always trying to take a new approach to your job or to your studies, right? Maybe when it comes to school, maybe you've always been somebody who likes to study on your own, but now you've decided that you want to work with a big group of people. Maybe you feel like having a study group would work really well for you, and so obviously people have noticed that new approach that you have. So yeah, like I was saying before, you could be on the younger side, or again, this could just be representing how it just seems like you're so passionate about things that you have the passion of a child, if that makes any sense. Because as we get older, as we start like working at a certain place for so long, we start to lose our sense of childhood wonder. We start to lose that sense of dreaminess, that sense of just feeling so blessed at being able to have this job, right? We start to get used to it and tired of it. But I feel like you are never really like that, and it doesn't matter how long you've been working at a certain place or how long you've been going to school. You never lose that sense of happiness, that sense of excitement, that just childhood type of optimism. So yeah, that's really awesome to see. So even if you're watching this and you're on the older side, I think that card is mostly talking about how you just have a youthful outlook and just a childhood sense of wonder when it comes to your job, when it comes to your schooling here, and people notice that, and that is definitely something that people are always talking about when it comes to you. Again, look at this. We have the Eight of Pentacles. This is the card of putting in work and just being a freaking boss babe, right? So yeah, what are people saying about you? They're saying how you are a boss babe, how you never give up, how you are always working towards your goals. I'm definitely getting like a little bit of earth energy here. So I'm thinking of the signs Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You could be one of those signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus, or you could just be somebody that is always stepping into that type of energy. And what is that energy that I'm talking about here? That energy is just someone who is such a hard freaking worker. This is someone who always works towards their goals, and it doesn't matter how long it takes, they will just keep on keeping on. So yeah, people are just always talking about how, again, you're just such a hard freaking worker and you never give up, and they just really appreciate that about you. Okay, you guys, we have two cards coming through, and I am gonna stop at that. So we have the Temperance card coming through. This does talk about Sagittarius energy. So yeah, again, you could be a Sagittarius. And then we also have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so the Knight of Swords does talk about air signs. I'm sorry. I've mentioned so many signs here today within this reading, but this could just be the type of reading where everyone feels drawn to it, right? Where we're getting a lot of people that are all kinds of different signs coming through to watch this. But anyways, you could be an air sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. So I am talking about Aquarius, Gemini, and what's our other gorgeous sign? Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Okay, but with this coming through, again, the Knight of Swords, this is a go-getter. This is someone who has their eye on the prize, and so this goes really well with the Eight of Pentacles, because this just makes me think of someone who creates a goal for themselves, and then they steadily but surely work towards that goal with this Eight of Pentacles energy. So what are people saying about you? Again, they're just saying how you are always so hardworking. You are always so passionate about everything that you do. You never lose that fire, and you are just somebody who will never give up as you go down the path towards your dreams and towards your goals here. Now, with the Temperance card coming through, this is very lovely as well, because this talks about somebody who, even though they're so like, maybe they could be stressed out with their job, or they could be feeling very burdened down and just doing so many different things all the time, this is still someone who can find their inner sense of peace, and they can keep themselves just feeling very graceful and very happy while they are under this certain amount of pressure. So yeah, I definitely think people are talking about how you are somebody who is always able to be just as cool as a cucumber, even when crap hits the fan, even when you have so many tests to study for, so many work things that you have to prepare for. You are always able to keep your cool. You're always able to remain calm and collected. And so I definitely think that that is something people really appreciate about you. They're just always talking about how you are like a rock, okay? Now, you could also be somebody who's really big about your health. You could be somebody who is always working out, always trying to keep your figure, always walking. You could be somebody who is really big about eating very healthy, and maybe you like to eat... like maybe you have a specific health regimen. Maybe you don't like to eat meat, you're a vegetarian or something like that. Sorry guys, I'm battling a cold. I literally actually got the coronavirus this past 7 days. I'm on my 6th day of having the virus, so I've been literally like staying in my room, and I haven't been going anywhere else. I've just been quarantining here, but yeah, I'm almost over it. For me, it was just a cold. It really wasn't bad at all, but I'm still trying to be precautious. I'm trying to stay in my room, stay quarantined, and obviously, I mean, I have a little bit of a cough, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, I just think that people really respect how you love yourself, you love your body, and you're always trying to treat it like a temple by eating right, by making sure you have a healthy workout regimen, and yeah, you just take care of yourself. So people really like that. They notice that about you, and they find that to be really incredible. So let's go ahead and take a look at your oracle cards here. Spirit, for Group 1, can we get some oracle messages? Yeah, that makes so much sense. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through before I talk about that. Spirit, can we get some messages, please, for Group 1? What are people currently saying about them? Oh, that's such a sweet card. I love that card. Can we get one more card, please, Spirit? Ooh, okay, that one wanted to come through. Yeah. Look at that. So guys, first of all, we have the Elixir card. We also have the Samaritan. And then last but not least, we have Manifest coming through. So guys, with these cards coming through, first of all, I definitely think that people, they see you as somebody who is such a good person. Whenever your coworkers or your classmates talk about you, they're just always saying how you are somebody who is always looking out for everyone. You are someone who will always offer your help and your kind words to anyone. And so people just feel like if they ever needed anything, that all they had to do is ask you or call you, and that you would help them in a heartbeat. So people just find you to be such an incredible, sweet individual, a caring individual, a compassionate individual, and that is definitely something that people are always saying about you. We also have the Manifest card coming through, and yeah, you guys, what have we been talking about this whole time? People just really look up to you. They see you as somebody who first has a passion, you have a love for something, then you have a drive, right? You figure out what it is that you want, what it is that you need to accomplish, so that you can turn that passion into a reality, and then you work towards it every single freaking day, and in the process you make sure to always take care of yourself, to always remain cool and calm and collected. So yeah, you are just somebody who has the potential to manifest absolutely anything in your life, and that is what people are always talking about, how you are just magic and you are so hardworking, and you are just someone who they feel like is going to accomplish so many amazing things, and they are just over here watching you as you do it and chatting in the sidelines, just saying how awesome you are, how great you are, right? Last but not least, we have Elixir, and this just makes me think, like, I'm just hearing the words, how do they do it? How do they do it? Like, what are they doing so that they are able to just have this passion and have this hardworking nature, this hardworking personality? What are they doing, and how can I do that as well? So I guess what I'm getting at is I feel like people are always trying to figure out how you are always able to just remain so excited, remain so determined to go after your goals. And so some people feel like there is a secret to you, that you must be doing something different than everyone else. And some of those people might be thinking like, oh, maybe they just have a special diet and that keeps on giving them so much energy, that is what makes them different from everyone else. So other people might think that it's the certain workout regimens that you have. Again, that could give you some extra energy as you take care of yourself. You are able to have a new sense of drive as you go after your goals. Some people think maybe it's just a mentality, maybe it's a certain outlook that you have on life, and they want to figure out what that outlook is so they can emanate it and also have that as well. So at the end of the day, people kind of look at you like how Plankton looks at Mr. Krabs. Plankton knows that Mr. Krabs has a secret formula, and that is how he's able to create these yummy Krabby Patties. That's how he's able to just have such a successful business and things like that. And so people are always trying to figure out what your secret formula to life is. What is your secret formula? What it is that you are doing? And I feel like people are always talking about those things. They're always throwing out ideas as to what it is that you do differently from everyone else. So yeah, you're an enigma. You're just very interesting, and you're a bit of a mystery. People are just trying to figure out what it is that you do. And honestly, at the end of the day, I don't think it's really anything that you do. That's just you. It's just your personality. All these things are just different facets of you. And you are someone who's very passionate. You're somebody who's very goal-oriented. You're driven. You're very big about your health, right? And that's just you. There is no secret formula to you. It's just you. So yeah, at the end of the day, people are just really inspired by you, and they just really look up to you. So people just say nothing but great things about you, and I think that that's awesome to see. So yes, you guys, that is the end of this reading. I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a amazing rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, group 2. So you felt called to the spicy ground cinnamon today. Then hey, hello, how are you? And thank you so much for feeling called to watch this video today. It just means so much to me. I love your support, and I just love being able to make these readings for you. It just makes me so happy every single day. And now, if you do like my videos, if you like my vibe, then please make sure to consider subscribing to my channel and for giving this video a big like. I would really, really appreciate it. But anyways, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and just place this off to the side like so. And let's take a look at your tarot cards, okay? So, Spirit, we are asking the question, what is it that Group 2's classmates and or coworkers are currently saying about them? Ooh, okay, that's interesting. So, I definitely think that maybe right now you could be feeling like people are ganging up on you. You could be feeling like there is a lot of people going against you. And this doesn't necessarily even have to represent people. Maybe this could just talk about different obstacles. So maybe, for example, you're going to school right now, and maybe you just feel like all of the grades you have been making have not been that great. Maybe you've been taking a lot of tests and you just haven't been making the best grades, and so you just feel like you have a lot of things going against you. You feel like there's a lot of things you have to do so that you can work harder, work better, so that you can make better grades, if that makes any sense. So yeah, at the moment you could be feeling like maybe there are people going against you. Maybe you feel like your coworkers are like talking bad about you, or your classmates are saying things about you that you don't like, or this could again just be talking about how maybe you feel like you just have a lot of things on your plate right now, a lot of obstacles. This could even be talking about how maybe you just feel like you are the one that has a lot of responsibility at work. Maybe you feel burdened down with all these different things that you have to do at the job. So yeah, at the end of the day though, people feel like you are very, very strong. You're very, very strong, very determined. And so, yeah, it doesn't matter what people are saying about you. It doesn't matter what things are going against you. At the end of the day, what people are also saying is that you are such a determined person. You are someone who has such a fiery spirit, and they see you as somebody who doesn't ever like to give in and give up, right? So that's very lovely to see. Let's see what else wants to come through. I am getting the idea that maybe you are somebody who has your guards up a lot, or maybe you are someone who just, I don't know, maybe you feel like, I don't know if you've been bullied in the past, or maybe people were rude to you. Maybe you were somebody who used to go to a school where people bullied you, or you were at a different job and that job was very toxic. The people there were very toxic and they were always just saying mean things about you. And so maybe that's caused you to always kind of be on your guard and to always be a bit defensive. Because I am getting the idea that your coworkers and your classmates are picking up on that like defensiveness that you may have, and they may just be saying how they feel like you are always very tense around them. They feel like you again just always have your guards up, right? So let's see what else wants to come through. Yeah, we have the Judgment card coming through. The Judgment card, first of all, this talks about Virgo energy. You could be a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus, but this is literally the card of the past. This talks all about the past, confronting the past so that you can walk towards your future. And so, yeah, there's definitely something here about your past. There's something coming through here. So I definitely think the past has a hold on you. The person who you are today is because of your past. And I do think that, again, the past just still might have a hold on you. There could be, again, like something toxic that happened to you in the past that causes you to be somebody that is always on guard or is always kind of tense. You could always be somebody who's just looking for the other ball to drop. Maybe you've had a lot of like negative things happen. Maybe you've had a lot of like bad luck take place, and so you're always feeling like, man, when is the other shoe gonna drop? When am I going to have another bad thing happen? Because maybe you just feel like you are somebody who's very unlucky, right? So there's just definitely something here coming through from your past. And I think that people, your classmates, your coworkers, are always talking about how they feel like there is something from the past here that is plaguing you. There's something from the past here that makes you who you are today. And so, yeah, I just think that they're always talking to their friends, and like they're saying like, oh, what is it that happened to them? Why are they acting like this? There has to be something that took place within their past here. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what else wants to come through. Let's see what else wants to come through. Ooh, okay, 2 cards, perfect. We'll stop at that. So yeah, look at this. We have the 4 of Cups coming through. And we also have the King of Cups. Yeah, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel like people see you as somebody who might be a little grumpy, or you might just be somebody who's always stuck in your own head, right? And again, that's where that past comes through. Maybe they feel like you're always like lingering on the past, but people just feel like they're never good enough for you. That's what I'm seeing here with the Four of Cups, because if you look at this, you can literally see how this lady here is trying to offer this guy her cup, but he doesn't even see it. He doesn't even realize that she's trying to give him something amazing here, because he's so stuck in his own head. He's so stuck in the past, thinking about, what has happened, what has gone wrong before, that he doesn't even see that there are good things awaiting him, that there is somebody here trying to give him something good, right? And I definitely think that represents your coworkers, that represents your classmates. Whether you realize it or not, you have a lot of people who are trying to be friends with you, or they're trying to work with you more, or just talk to you more in general, right? And so at the end of the day, I feel like there has been a lot of people that have maybe tried to reach out to you. Maybe at school, you've had people ask you if you want to study with them, or go to a coffee shop with them so y'all can talk about the curriculum or whatever. Maybe at the job, you've had people invite you out on lunch dates while you guys have lunch or whatever, right? Y'all's lunch break. Maybe you've had some coworkers ask you if you want to work together on a certain work project or something like that, but for some reason you have your guard up. You really feel like there are so many people that are against you, or at least that's how people see you, right? They feel like you are somebody who feels like there are so many people going against you. And so, yeah, I feel like some of the things that people are saying about you is that they feel like maybe you have a bit of trust issues. They feel like you are somebody who it just takes a long time for you to let down your guard. And I'm not going to lie, some of these people, they may have decide to just give up. They may have decided to just leave you alone and let you do your own thing while they do their own thing, but you still have people who want to try to reach out to you. They want to try to bridge this gap between you. I don't want you to sit here and think that you have no one. Like, no, people care about you. Your coworkers care about you. Your classmates care about you, whether you realize it or not, and they are here for you if you let them be there for you, right? So yeah, at the end of the day, what people are saying about you is that they definitely think that something has happened in your past that has made you put your guard up. It's made you become very tense and become very, honestly, just scared about creating new connections, and they don't know what it is. They don't know what happened, but they're still here trying to reach out to you. They're still here trying to offer you their cup, trying to ask you to go on a lunch date with them, or they're asking you to have a study date with them or something like that. But yeah, at the end of the day, they just feel very sad. They feel very sad because they want to hang out with you. They want to get closer to you, but it's almost like you have like a 6-inch pole that you're always holding, an invisible pole, and you're trying to keep everyone at a distance from you, right? They just feel like you're always pushing them away anytime they try to get closer to you. But at the end of the day, we do have the King of Cups coming through, and this is honestly very interesting. This is very interesting because the King of Cups, first of all, this does talk about water energy. So you could be a water sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. And I am talking about the signs Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. And this makes so much sense, first of all, because this does talk about somebody who is quite emotional. They feel things very intensely. So yeah, people definitely are talking about how you're a very intense person. I'm honestly getting a lot of Scorpio energy from you, maybe a lot of Cancerian energy as well. But yeah, you're just a very intense person. And I also get the idea, like, whenever you look at people, like, your gaze just, like, penetrates through anyone's defenses. There's definitely something about your eyes, or just, again, the way that you look at people that is just so beautiful, so intense, so just soul-searing. So that's definitely something people talk about. But what's very interesting about this card is that this talks about somebody who is freely able to feel their emotions, and they're able to feel these dark, intense emotions, but then let it go, right? They're able to be very balanced emotionally. And I feel like at the moment, how people see you and what they say about you is that you seem a little unbalanced when it comes to your emotions. You seem like somebody who is letting your emotions in your past have a hold on you. And again, it causes you to be tense. It causes you to have a guard up between you and everyone else. But at the end of the day, I think people also see your potential, and they talk about the potential that you have. They see you as somebody who has the potential to be very balanced emotionally. You have the potential to be this amazing, awesome person. I feel like sometimes they see rare glimpses of you where you are very balanced, where you're having these good days emotionally, and maybe you smile more at work, you talk a bit more to your coworkers and to your classmates. They see these rare glimpses of you, and they know that there's more to you than meets the eye. They know that they just have to keep waiting. They have to just wait for you to let your guard down so that they can see these parts of you that they see every once in a while in full. Does that make sense? So yeah, at the end of the day, they just see you as somebody who would be an amazing friend, you'd be an amazing coworker, you'd be an amazing classmate, but they just have to wait for you to open up, okay? So yeah, let's go ahead and move these cards up, and let's take a look at your oracle cards. So Spirit, can we get some messages, please? What is it that Group 2's coworkers and classmates are saying about them? May we get a card, please, Spirit? May we get a card? Let's see what wants to come through. I think I want that card. Let's see. Let's take a look at all the cards first. Let's get all of the cards out before we talk about them. For Group 2, Spirit. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, yeah, that makes sense. Alrighty, let's see what else wants to come through. Ooh, did y'all see that card? It doesn't want to come through. It's just like hanging out of the deck right there. There we go. Okay. That's funny. This card actually came through for Group 1. That's cool. But anyways, let's talk about this. So we have Elixir coming through. We have Student and Beggar. And it says skeletons out of the closet with honesty. So yeah, guys, these cards make so much sense. So again, whenever I look at this Elixir card, I don't know if you can see this, but in the cup, there's actually like a ghost coming out of the cup. And I think that this is talking about the ghosts of your past. Okay, and it's so awesome that we have that right next to the skeletons out of the closet with honesty, because this also makes me think of the past, right? Because whenever you have skeletons in your closet, that is talking about, you know, things that have taken place that has really just affected you as a person. So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, people feel like, again, there's something that has happened to you in your past, but for some reason, you're not able to open up about it. You're not able to be honest about it yet at this moment. And so I just think that at the end of the day, people, what they say about you, your coworkers, your classmates, is they're saying how they're just waiting. They're waiting for you to be able to open up to them, to be able to take these skeletons that you've shoved so far into your closet. They're waiting for you to take it out and to reveal it to them and to be honest with them. They're waiting for you to talk about your feelings with them. And I think that a lot of them are going to be here for you. They're going to wait for you. Now, I'm not going to sit here and lie. I feel like there are maybe some people that have maybe given up, that have, you know, turned to other people. They've just decided that maybe you're a lost cause. But for like 98% of people, I feel like they're still here. They're waiting for you. They're waiting for you. They want to be here for you. And they're just excited for the day when you do decide to just reveal to them what has happened to you, what has caused you to be like this. So with the other card, we have student coming through, and this says humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. So yeah, at the end of the day, first of all, you could just be a student. This could just be representing how a lot of you that are watching this are currently a student at, a school or whatever. But I really think that this is also just talking about how you are a very, very humble person. That is definitely something that is coming through. Excuse me, guys, you are somebody who is always willing to learn. You don't have this big ego, and so that's definitely something that people take notice about you. That's definitely something that people like about you. So yeah, they just really appreciate your humbleness. They appreciate how you're very just down to earth, and I really think no matter how far you get within a company, even if you become the freaking boss one day, you will still always be somebody who has the heart of a student. You have the heart of someone who's very humble, very kind, very compassionate, very down to earth, and people love that about you. And then at the end of the day, this again just talks about everything that I've been talking about, how people see you as somebody who just feels like you've been left out in the cold. You seem like somebody who has gone through a lot of things emotionally. You have gone through a lot of harder times, and people just want to give you a coat, right? They want to make you feel warm. They want to be here for you, whether you realize it or not. You have so many people who are in your corner. You have so many people who want to help you and who want to be the person that you decide to open up to. So yeah, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a really big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have an incredible rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, group 3. So if you felt called to these whole cloves today, then hey, hello, how are you? And thank you so much for stopping by this reading today. It really means so much to me to be able to get up every day and to make these videos for you. It just always makes me so excited. So yeah, if you're as excited as me, then please make sure to give me a big like and to maybe even consider subscribing to my channel if you like my vibe. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and place that right there, and let's take a look at your cards. I'm so excited to see what people are saying about you. Like, guys, like, mwah, these are my favorite type of readings. I love the gossipy type of videos. Like, that just makes me so excited. So let's see what people are saying about you. Let's see what your coworkers, your classmates are saying. Spirit, can we get some messages, please? Can we get some messages? Ooh, wow, look at that. Ooh, you guys, I love this card. So we have the 9 of Cups, and literally, can you see this girl right here? Like, she just looks so content. She looks so happy and so pleased with herself, so calm and collected. She just looks like she feels so blessed. So yeah, what are people saying about you at the moment, group 3? They're saying how you are just someone who is so grateful for everything that you have. You are somebody who just seems so happy with the life that you are living, with the job that you have, with the classes that you are taking at school. And I honestly think that people love to be around you. They love to be in your presence because your happiness, your peacefulness, like, it puts people at peace. It makes people feel good. And so I definitely think when people talk about you, what they say about you, it's so sweet. They're just saying how they love to be around you because the love that you have for your life is just so gorgeous, and it just puts them at peace. It makes them feel good. So I honestly think anytime people are upset or sad or they're having a bad day, they just always seek you out. They seek you out because your vibe is just so calming and awesome. So yeah, people just really, really like you. They really like you. Honestly, you could also be somebody that maybe likes to meditate a lot, or maybe you like to do yoga or journal or something like that. And if you do, I feel like maybe people know about it, or at least they suspect that you do those things, if that makes any sense. So yeah, when people are talking about you, they're always saying like, ooh, I think that girl or that boy or they them goes to like yoga every now and then, or I think that they like to journal or something like that. And I honestly think that people are inspired by you. I think that a lot of people want to be like you. They want to be as happy and as calm and collected as you are. And so I definitely think the reason why they're talking about how they think that you do yoga, or they think that you like to practice mindfulness or something like that, is because they look up to you and they want to be like you, because they think that if they do yoga or if they practice mindfulness or they have a journal, then they'll be just as happy and just as grateful and at peace as you are. So yeah, you definitely have a lot of people talking about like the things that you do, or they throw around their own ideas as to what it is that they think that you might do for why you are so happy. Honestly, if you ever felt like writing a book, like writing a self-help book or something like that, I honestly think a lot of people would be interested in it. At least all of your coworkers or your classmates. Now we have the Two of Swords coming through, which is honestly kind of interesting, because the Two of Swords, this talks about feeling very, what's the word? Honestly, I can't think of the word right now. Just like up and down, kind of indecisive. This talks about feeling like you don't know what you should do. So that's interesting. Before I talk about that more, let's see what else wants to come through. Okay. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. Okay. So I'm getting the idea here. So, again, we have the Two of Swords. We also have the Ace of Pentacles coming through. I think that you are somebody who, even whenever you are feeling lost, even whenever you are feeling indecisive or confused, I think that you are always able to put yourself back on track. You're always able to remain cool and calm and collected, and you're always able to just keep your head in the game, right? And so people really respect that quality about you. They love that about you. How even whenever you are stumbling in the darkness, you are always able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You are just somebody who's always able to remain very optimistic, even whenever you are going through negative times yourself. And so people see that in you, and they love that quality. And that's definitely something that people are talking about whenever they are talking about you. Now, with the Ace of Pentacles coming through, this talks about somebody who is a goal getter. This is somebody who is very, very hardworking and who is always willing to put in the extra work so that they can accomplish their goal here, so that they can earn the coin that they want to receive, right? So yeah, what are people saying about you? They are talking about how you are a go-getter, how you are so hardworking, and they honestly feel like you are somebody who is just such an amazing manifester. They definitely feel like you are somebody who, once you have a dream, you will stop at nothing to turn that dream into a reality. So whenever they're talking about you, those are the things that they are saying. But let's go ahead and move on, and let's take a look at your oracle cards. So I feel like that wanted to come through. Ooh, that's very, very beautiful. Oh, I love that. Let's see what else wants to come through. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through here. Ooh, wow. Oh, I love that. Okay. Let's see. Oh, darn it, you guys. Did y'all see that card? It, like, fell down. Okay, here we go. I got it. Okay. Oh, wow. That's interesting. So, guys, we have manipulation coming through with Dracula, and then we have heartache. Okay, so I'm definitely getting the idea here with the manipulation card and heartache. You have definitely been someone who has gone through some heartache yourself. This could be talking about like heartache from a lover, heartache from a friend, or even from a coworker or a classmate. I feel like something has happened to you either in the past, either far, far in the past, or recently, and it has definitely imprinted upon your soul, right? But no matter what heartache you have gone through, you are still able to remain steady, to remain calm and cool and collected. And so yeah, people really look up to you. They again love how you are able to go through that type of pain, that type of heartbreak, but still you are able to accept it and move on and look towards your future here. So when people are talking about you, what your classmates and coworkers are saying about you is how, again, you are always somebody who's able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You're always somebody who, no matter what you experience, you're still able to get back up and keep going. So they love your determination. They love your optimism, your hope for a better day, a better tomorrow, and they find that to be absolutely incredible. Now, with these cards here, I absolutely love these cards because we literally have God coming through. We have God, right, who is like perfect and amazing and incredible. And then we have Flannery O'Connor, and right here in little words it says humanity. And what I find very interesting is the juxtaposition here between this beautiful peacock that looks absolutely incredible, absolutely perfect, and then we have Miss Flannery O'Connor. And honestly, if you look at her, she looks a little plain, okay? She just looks like any other person, right? She's definitely somebody who just looks like any other normal individual, okay? She looks like any other Joe Schmo that you would see on the street. And so what I'm getting here, what I'm seeing, the idea and the words that I'm hearing is the fact that you are somebody who I honestly think people see you as being perfect. You are somebody who I would definitely say is very, very attractive, whether you realize it or not. Like, you are like a straight up 10 to all these people. You are somebody who probably dresses really nice, or at least has your own unique style that people take note of. You are somebody who is perfect when it comes to the way that you carry yourself. You are somebody who is just a happy, beautiful, incredible, kind, compassionate person. And so people, whenever they're talking about you, they have nothing but amazing things to say about you. They're always saying how you are like this peacock, you are like God, you are perfect personified, but you don't act like you are perfect. You don't have this huge head on your shoulders. You don't have an ego as big as, I don't know, Texas, right? You are just you. You're very humble. You're very kind. And I honestly think that you hold yourself the same way Flannery O'Connor holds herself. Or you're just very... You just act very normal, if that makes any sense. You act very down to earth, like I feel like Miss Flannery O'Connor would act. You act very humble, very modest, okay? So yeah, people will really appreciate how, even though you are so incredible, you're so attractive, you're so just perfect and sweet, you are still somebody who, on the other hand, is very modest. You don't act like you are the best thing in the room. So that is definitely something people never fail to mention whenever they're talking about you. They're always just so astonished by the fact that you are this amazing person and yet you act so humble. So yeah, you guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again, okay? So I love you all so much. Mwah. I hope you have a fabulous day. Bye.